a Sagittarius reading. Again, I did do a poll, and what was in the since everything like ended up as being like 25, 25, 25. What was in the comment section underneath the post that you guys have available to you for you guys to vote was Sagittarius for a reading on the zodiac sign. So I'm also going to fulfill your desires and give you guys a Sagittarius reading as well. And we're going to find out how people are viewing you. Okay. Just period. So let's see what we have for our Sagittarius. Anyone who's sending any type of evil eye or negative energy, we're going to transmute that energy into positive energy towards our manifestations, our goals, and our desires, including our health and our family's health as well, just period. All right. Anyone who's doing or sending any type of evil eye, negative energy, candle magic, or crystal magic, etc., whether it be known or unknown, we're going to denounce and rebuke that in the name of Jesus. And we're also going to return that energy back to its sender 10 times fold. All right. Let's see what energy we have for you guys today. Okay. What comes out of my flashies? All right. So people could be viewing you as someone who is highly protected. Okay. People could be viewing you as someone who's highly protected because even though people choose to gossip about you because they know in fact that they're not able to manipulate the energy that's around you. So it's almost like speaking about you in a negative way in order to try to get other people to feel the same way that it is that they feel about you specifically, to have some sort of outcome or whatever it is that they're looking for when it comes to you. It just doesn't seem to work. Like someone sees you as being like highly protected or just really good with adversity, really good with people who envy you, like you just being able to make them revert. Like you feel what I'm saying? It's almost like make them change, make them become your friend or want to be your friend, or like make them realize that there's really no reason for them to feel that way about you, even though they could be embodying that feeling. There's no reason to feel that way about you. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like you are the topic of discussion right now. You feel what I'm saying? You are, because you have a lot of people mad. Okay. You have a lot of people mad, pretty upset with you because your life is succeeding and you're successful. Um, yeah. Someone hates your laugh, they hate your smile, your happiness to the point that they expect when they prosecute you, it ends up actually affecting you, but it actually doesn't. You feel what I'm saying? Like somebody is so envious of you. They're envious of your laugh, you smiling, you just being happy, full of life, full of determination, just being a free spirit. Like somebody hates that. And it's like somebody expects that whatever it is that they try to project onto you, or whatever it is that they gossiping about you to somebody else, they hoping that that persecution is what ends up being very effective when it comes to you directly, but it doesn't, because you don't internalize what it is that everyone else feels about you, their projections, and what it is that they project onto you, or any of that. Like, yeah, somebody wanted you to be filled up with so much deception, so much hurt, pain, that they thought that you wouldn't be able to manifest because you'll be too focused on someone else's projections of you. That's what it's giving. Like you'll be too focused on what it is that they're saying about you instead of focus on what it is that you need to be focused on. Okay? Like that's the energy that it's giving. Like someone thought, you feel what I'm saying? It always starts with a thought. Okay. Always starts with a thought. Somebody always has a thought that's not theirs, but they feel like it's theirs, and then they go off of that. All right. G G G G G. Somebody really thought that you would rather take your time to think about what it is that they're projecting on you, how it is that they want you to feel, how it is that you're supposed to be experiencing this, that, and the third, and it's not actually happening. It's not actually happening. That's crazy. Like somebody really thought that you would redirect your attention to what it is that they feel. Like, I'm getting here 100% of the time, you don't give a fuck about how it is that anybody feels. And I feel like somebody hates to see you happy. They hate to see you smiling. Literally. that they're hoping that if they attack you, say slandering things or be very hostile towards you, it will throw you off some type of way where you won't be able to focus on what it is that you're manifesting and what it is that you want in life in order to materialize it into reality. That you'll be too focused on what it is that someone's trying to do to you or the pain and hurt and the things that it is that they're saying to you to throw you off. You know that they're projections, so you're not internalizing it. Again, how is it that people feel about you and how is it that you're being viewed, okay? Like for real, for real. Someone feels like you are someone who lacks direction. Okay? That's what it's giving. Like someone feels like you lack direction, but you don't. Okay? Just period. You don't. You realize again, once again, that that is projection that someone is trying to project onto you because you can care the fuck less. Okay? You care the fuck less. Again, with the hangman at the bottom of the deck, you don't perceive things the way everyone else expects you to perceive it. You don't see things the way everybody else sees it. Okay? It's something about the way that you view things that is completely elevated to a level of understanding and intellect that other people are lacking. Okay? Especially when it comes to trying to manipulate you or manipulate the energy that it is that you're in. You see through people and you see through things. You see things differently. You have a different perspective on how you perceive life in general. Mm, like you're starting to realize that people are just completely fucking confused. You're realizing that people are confused. Okay? They live in an illusion and they don't know what illusion that it is that they're living in. Some people are very delulu. All right, that's what it's giving. Like some people are very delulu. Okay, they lack purpose. They don't know what their purpose is. They live in fantasy world. All right, that's what it's giving. Like they live in fantasy world. All right, somebody doesn't have or they lack personal values. They don't know what it is that they want in life. Okay, they don't even know what their purpose is, but you know what yours is, and it seems like people just love to try to manipulate the energy that it is that you're in for you to embody those type of feelings about yourself, but you know what it is that you're doing. Okay, you are in alignment with what it is that you're doing. And this is the same exact reason why you block, delete, and cut people off and want nothing to do with them, especially when it comes to people being stubborn to you trying to explain something or enlighten them on. You don't have time for it. You avoid all types of confusion, you avoid all types of issues, problems, anything that it pertains to people projecting onto you, you're done with. You have no time to fuck with it. Okay? Like that's what I'm getting here. You have no time. No time at all. You're constantly weighing out the pros and cons when it comes to dealing with certain people. And you start being able to differentiate what it is that people are sending you and what it is that they're doing to you. And you don't have no time for it. You want nothing to do with it. You are someone who's very emotionally balanced. You understand how it is that you feel. You understand how it is that other people feel. And people really expecting you to not be able to see or to be able to tell. Like for real. Like with this two of swords, it's given like because you can't see somebody means that you won't be able to detect what it is that they're truly feeling or how they feel. Or when it comes to somebody being very emotionally manipulative, they're expecting you to not be able to tell what the fuck their schemes are, their antics are, or what it is that they're doing, and you can see clearly. This is the same reason why you block somebody or why you don't want to deal with somebody or why you're keeping a distance from them and they don't want you to keep a distance from them in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? Most definitely. This is the exact reason. Okay? You done blocked and cut somebody off and you want nothing to do with them. Okay? You're avoiding them because they're in this stubborn ass energy and they instead of listening to you or instead of wanting to stop what it is that they're doing, they're still doing what it is that they're doing. Okay? And you just see it as someone being manipulative and they need to get out of this illusion or this delusion of thinking that they're going to be successful with doing what it is that they're doing when you already know that all they want to do is cause chaos in your life. Okay, bring tension towards you at the end of the day. Okay, wanting to compete with you, just wanting to disagree with you just because they want to disagree with you. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just they have a petty ass reason as into why they're doing what it is that they're doing when it comes to trying to like project confusion onto you. Like you just done. Like you agree to disagree type energy. You feel what I'm saying? We don't have to agree. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But you still moving forward. And every single time when you move in that type of energy is what makes somebody regretful and disappointed. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And they don't really want to tell you this. This is why they keep it a secret and they suppress their feelings because it's like you make people reflect. You make people see themselves in themselves. You feel what I'm saying? You make people have to look themselves in the mirror and actually see who it is that they are and the reason as into why you want nothing to do with them. Like, and they just don't really truthfully want to admit to that publicly. But that's what's happening here, okay? Like someone is very envious of you laughing, enjoying your time, being able to have two flows of income, okay? Someone doesn't like that you have a lot of opportunities available to you at this point in time. Like you have the ability to differentiate where you should invest your time in and where you should not. If something's being reciprocated to you and if it's not being reciprocated to you, then you're out of there. You feel what I'm saying? Like people do not like your work ethic. Okay. Your work ethic is elite. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you have great customer service skills, or you're really great when it comes to work and what it is that you do, where it's like you your vibe check is what it is. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like your vibe check is approved. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's not like a no. Like you always smiling, you always happy, you the vibe at work type shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like at work, people look forward to seeing you, look forward to working with you because they know like you keep a good conversation. Like you keep them like feeling like, yo, the time goes by so fast. Why not? You feel what I'm saying? Like, where are you? You don't work this shift? Damn. Like, that's the type of energy that it gives. Like, people are mad because you have the ability to balance multiple things. You are a multitasker. You have the ability to multitask through many different things. Just period. And you have the ability to find time to do it. Like that's the thing. Like you are really good with time management. All right, just period. Like you are able to work at this job and then work at another job because you're really good at time management. You know when it is that you're going to do this or when it is you're going to do that. But some people are really upset because you decided to not invest time into somebody anymore, or you decided to not put your time, your attention, or invest your time and attention into something else anymore because it's kind of like you were struggling with trying to find a balance between what it was that somebody else needed and what it was that you needed. And it seems like, is she okay? Okay. It seemed like you were struggling to try to find what somebody else needed and what it was that you needed. But I don't think it's you. I think it's somebody else that was struggling to meet your standards, that was struggling to meet you where it is that you meet them. And I truly feel like you decided to reprioritize what it was that you were going to invest your time into. Okay, just period, especially when it comes to situations where it like lacked balance. Okay? You have people upset because people fuck with your vibe. Okay? People fuck with your vibe. Like, your vibe is elite, my guy. Like, who wouldn't want to fuck with you? It's the type of energy that it comes like, wait, like for real, like who wouldn't want to be your friend? Like, who wouldn't want to be close to you? Who wouldn't want to be in your energy type shit? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got that type of vibe where it's like you cannot not invite you to a party. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you cannot not work a shift with this person there. Like, it would be very beneficial for them to be there. Like, like that's what it's given. Like, you just you're a really good vibe. And I'm getting here. If you decided to leave a job or decided to stop doing something and decided to do something else, you have people like your old coworkers or people that you used to work with that are like talking about you. Like it's like, damn, like I remember when this person used to work here, like they made it a lot much more easier. You know what? I'm actually thinking about like quitting and going somewhere else. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because they're like, you just made something feel like looking forward to. Like, you made somebody feel like I'm looking forward to seeing them tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? Or I'm looking forward to like working with them tomorrow. Are you sure she's okay? There is a lot you can do. So don't tell her that you don't know what to do. You need to figure it out. She did sleep. Sorry. Mhm. Back to the message. Mm. Yeah, you ended up separating yourself, just period. Like, I'm gonna hear that people like to isolate you, or they like to make you feel isolated in some sort of way. And it's kind of like you don't mind being isolated. You don't mind being alone. Just period. You don't. You're actually 100% comfortable within your own energy and what it is that you do, because the more time that you choose to separate yourself is the more time that you decide to take something into introspection for you to differentiate what's the difference between your energy and what's the difference between somebody else's energy or other people's energy that it is that you're picking up on. Okay? Like, you don't have a problem in being alone. And for a lot of you guys, instead of you working a 9 to 5, you're thinking of doing something that's going to be like entrepreneurial. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're taking certain things into introspection on your attributes yourself and what it is that you're good at and what it is that you could be doing. Okay, just period. Like, I feel like you're being guided to go somewhere specifically because whatever else it is that you're dealing with, it seems to be very problematic. It seems to have an energy of you needing to meet everyone else's expectations, or something being very overwhelming or burdensome for you, where you feel like you have to meet this threshold or do this thing in order for you to be okay. All right. And anything that makes you feel burdened, or you carrying other people problems and burdens and obstacles and shit like that, where it's making you feel obligated to have to do it, I feel like you're going to automatically just release it. Like, that's what it's giving. You're releasing everyone else's problems, burdens, and whatever else it is that they feel like you were obligated to carry or to take on to yourself. Like, I feel like you carry a lot on your shoulders, and a lot of people do not recognize what it is that you're carrying. It's not just what it is that you're experiencing and going through life. It's like you have the world on your shoulders, and you also get burnt out. You also get tired. You're also tired of doing it all on your own and all alone. But you doing it all on your own and doing it all alone is a simple fact of like you coming to the realization that you have a lot of potential within yourself. Like, you're a lot stronger than whatever it is that you thought you were. You feel what I'm saying? Because the fact that you went through all of these things alone is like, damn, like, you're a fucking warrior out here. Like, like that's what it is. Like, you're a warrior out here. Like, you don't need nobody. And I'm starting to see that what you saying when you say you don't need nobody is showing you don't need nobody. Like, like you did that. Like, you proving a lot of people wrong when it comes to the things that it is that comes out their mouth. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel like the problem when it comes to you specifically is that there may be some times where there's other people that are external from you who feel like you don't know what it is that you're talking about or what it is that you're saying. And you needing to go into like taking certain things into introspection for real, to where you're like sitting there and like, nah, I know what it is that I'm saying. I know what it is that I'm doing. These motherfuckers is this, that, and the third. Like, you starting to see what it is that people are doing, what it is that people have a problem with. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, nah, the problem ain't me. The problem is you. And I'm gonna tell you how it's you. Or you just keeping it to yourself and realizing like, nah, the problem ain't me. For real, for real. This is another reason why I don't want to be around you, because you thought that you were gonna have your way with me, and the simple fact that you thought you were gonna get away with that shit is not okay. Like, no, 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 no. Like, that's what I'm getting here. Like, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. This is why you withdrew yourself from people and places in general. Okay. Like, I feel like people's time was up when it comes to you, especially people that it is that you work with or people that you used to work with. It's like you could have realized that you were putting in a lot much more work than it was with people that you were working with. Coworkers, okay, weren't doing as much as what it was that you were doing. They didn't want to have teamwork. There was no teamwork involved. You were doing everything on your own. Is what it gives. Like, there was no teamwork. You were working alone. You were putting in a lot of work in places where you ain't really need to, because it's almost like you're working at a certain place in order for you to gain experience, for you to be able to then go off and adventure off into being an entrepreneur, to be able to be a boss, CEO, owner, co-founder of your own business. That's what it gives. That's what it gives. You're tired of working with people who are disorganized. You feel what I'm saying? Who lack teamwork, okay? Who cause nothing but chaos, disharmony, who has like relationships and stuff like that in the workplace. Okay, like you no, like no. No, 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 no. It's almost like having to sit there and really sit there and think about, like, if I stop talking to this person's in a relationship with this person, and this person's in control of this situation, or in control of this station, and it's kind of like they're not gonna want to fuck with me too, so they're gonna make sure that things are late and this, that, and third. Like, it's like the light is being shined on how much work that it is that you do and your work ethic versus everyone else. And how everyone else wants to exclude you and isolate you, but expect so much from you. Mhm. Like, no, no, that's not okay. Okay? Just period. All right. Someone thought that being very deceptive to you and wanting you to experience hurt and pain so that you wouldn't be able to manifest what it is that you need to manifest, and will only focus on their projections. Someone's thinking about wanting to apologize to you, okay, for what it was that they did to you and what it was that they were planning on doing to you in the first place. Somebody feels completely guilty. You're viewing someone as being very emotionally immature, not knowing what it is that they want, or can't really like express their feelings or talk about their feelings in the right or correct way. Okay. And I'm getting here that somebody was just a disappointment to you. And now it's kind of like somebody wants to apologize. Okay. Wow. Hold on. The card fell. I'm trying to get it. There you go. Yeah. Somebody wants to apologize for betraying you or trying to hurt you. Okay. At this point in time. Mm. But I don't think you're going to take this apology lightly, to be very honest with you. With the Queen of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck, I don't think you're going to take this apology lightly at all, actually. Like, you're holding somebody accountable for what it was that they did because of what it is that you discovered. And it's kind of like you're just completely exhausted with dealing with this person. You're exhausted with dealing with this person, just period. You're just tired of them. Like, you're tired. Okay. Like, you're viewing someone as like being too clingy, all right, thinking that they're sneaky and deceptive and can get away with whatever it is that they want to do. Like, you're releasing worry, and you don't want nothing to do with this person at all, actually. Like, you accepted things for the way that they are, and you're choosing happiness because you became suddenly aware of what it was that someone was doing. And the simple fact that they even want to apologize for what it was that they did just proves you right. Like, you are completely done. Just period. Like, you see things differently than how somebody else sees it. You do. And it's almost like somebody accusing you of like cheating and accusing you of shit that they were doing. And it's like, I like I'm good. I don't want to deal with that. I'll choose something else. Like, I'll choose something else, somebody else. I don't got time for this shit. Like somebody thought that they'll be able to leech off of you, and it's almost like you started viewing someone and seeing someone differently. Like you don't even have the same feelings that you used to have for somebody. Yeah, like somebody was trying to manifest nothing but bad karma, bad things to happen in your life. Like, but you're breaking cycles. You're breaking cycles, especially when it comes to you speaking your truth or speaking up for yourself. It's almost like somebody wanted to try to block your throat chakra. They failed in doing that. Just period. They failed in doing that. People are viewing you as like a manifester. Okay? Like someone who has faith, hope, someone who's very calm, very spiritual, someone who breaks cycles, breaks through negative phases in life, someone who has foresight, someone who has the ability to understand how it is that they feel. You feel what I'm saying? Someone who's not able to feel insecure about themselves because they put themselves out there. Okay, someone who has teamwork attributes and not just leadership skills. Like you have the ability to work as a team. Okay, you have the ability to carry on a lot much more weight than most people would expect you to be able to carry on. All right, and you also could be by yourself. You could be lonely. Okay, you could be in a one man's band, just period. People think you're lonely, but you're really not. You have a spiritual team and they be behind you all the time and travel with you everywhere that it is that you go. People feel like you have a really great skill at being able to multitask, do multiple things at once. Just period. People feel like you're really good at adversity. Okay. And when you're met with competition or chaos or something like that, you have a really good way of talking yourself out of it. Just period. You have really strong boundaries. You're able to stand by what it is that you say. Okay. You can cut people off and not really care at all. You can match the energy, especially if it's given to you. Just period. You have endless amount of opportunities and choices that are presented to you, no matter what, and no one can block them, stop them, or cut them off. Just period. You can care the fuck less about what it is that somebody thinks of you. This is why you are so successful, okay, in life in general, and why nobody can fuck with you. Just period. Like, period. Like somebody hates to see you happy, okay? They hate to see you happy, and you're gonna always be happy no matter what. Like somebody's mad because they have nothing negative to gossip about you about. The only thing that they can gossip about is how successful you are. You feel what I'm saying? And that makes them even more mad. Like because your smile, your laugh, and everything is just like accurate or something like that, or people are able to like agree with you or what's the word that I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. They're just able to resonate with you on a certain type of level. And it's like somebody is mad because of the effect that it is that you have on other people, even though you don't really necessarily try to enact or enable that effect on people. You naturally have it and they pretend to have it. Okay, like well, that's what I'm getting here for you guys, and I hope that it resonates, and I'll see you guys later. Make sure you guys hype up the video if it resonated with you. Like the video, drop a comment, and I'm gonna see you guys next